Yo guys, I bet you're probably fed up of seeing my face at this point every single day for the last 364 days. Today is day 364 of making a video every day for a year and seeing where God takes me, locking in with God for a whole year and seeing where I end up. You won't have to be fed up of seeing my face every single day for much longer. But today's video, we're going to take it a bit easier. We're just going to sit, we're just going to talk. I'm going to smoke a Hamlet because if you've been watching along this channel, you know I indulge in cigars every now and then. And I've got a cup of coffee here. Now, there's this Chinese plant, a bit off topic, but it will make sense in a minute. But there's this Chinese plant called the Chinese bamboo, right? And this Chinese bamboo, it originated in China, but it's grown in Japan, Taiwan, South America. It's grown everywhere, right? Because it's a strong little thing, this Chinese bamboo, and it's used in paper, it's used in construction, it's used for all sorts. And this Chinese bamboo can be watered and looked after and cared for up to 5 years before it ever even thinks about penetrating the surface of the soil. Imagine that, 5 years of seeing nothing sprout, of seeing no attainable physical surface level results, and yet still caring for this Chinese bamboo because they know that in 5 years they're going to have this massive bamboo that can be used for all sorts of things. And the most amazing thing about this Chinese bamboo is that when it does decide to sprout, it can grow up to 80 feet in just 6 weeks. Talk about shooting up, coming out of nowhere, mate. Absolutely nowhere. And the same thing happens in our life. We need to have faith that even when we don't see the physical, monetary results, that the roots are being grown underneath the soil. This massive infrastructure of roots that might take years and years and years and years and years to build are being formed, preparing us for when our head is ready to pop out of this surface and shoot up to where God needs us to go. He's not just gonna give it to us without us being ready. Well, I mean, maybe you will, maybe that's the lesson, maybe that's the exact lesson that we need. But when we're really trying to build something of substance, when we're really trying to build something of faith and with God, He's going to make sure that we're ready when the time comes. And for the last 364 days, 364 days, tomorrow is the finale video. I feel like that's what God's been doing for me. I know that's what God's been doing for me because I've not seen the monetary values that I expected. I've made thousands, but I've also lost thousands. When I say lost thousands, I've spent thousands and realised that that's not what to spend money on. So I'd argue that it's money well spent. But I mean, over the last couple of months, I've just been losing subscribers every week. Probably exactly because you're fed up of seeing my face every day, right? But I've been, losing subscribers. My subscribers have been up and down. My views have been up and down. My likes have been up and down. Everything's been up and down. Money, mindset, everything. But the one thing that's been locked in from day one is my relationship with God. And because of that, because I've been putting in the work above the surface, God, I know, has been putting in the real work beneath the ground. He's been building the roots for me. And this year has been very much of a foundation year for me. It's been a year of growing, it's been a year of learning, it's been a year where my character has been forged, not on screen, but off screen. And there's a very fine line between testimony and what I share with the world. And although I'm not here sharing everything that's ever happened in my life, who I am in front of you today is a product of everything that's ever happened in my life and a reflection of all of that to become who I am now. Because who we are is not who we are on the surface. It's who we are underneath the surface. It's who we are, and it's the roots. It's the roots of who we are. And if God is not in them roots, we will fall. The storm will take us. And we might never learn the lessons that we need to learn. But with God, oh my gosh, bro, anything is possible. And so I sit here today on day 364, the day before it all happens, the day before my head, my body, my soul pushes through that surface. Having traveled thousands of miles, met so many people, experienced so many different things, worked with clients all around the world, made a video every day, started businesses, wrote my book, done all these things, yet sitting here looking up at the same sky but seeing something completely different. Because why? Who I am inside, who I am beneath the surface is now completely and utterly different. And that's the amazing thing. We are all like that Chinese bamboo. However, a lot of us do not have faith that the roots are being built beneath the surface. And so we quit before our time comes. We stop mining even though the diamonds are just a few inches left. A few more digs and you'll get them diamonds, but no. We've been digging for 4 years now, we'll leave it. 1 more year, you might just find them diamonds. If you never ever quit, you can never fail. We just change direction sometimes. We learn new things, we change perspective. The amazing thing about this is that when we finally do breach the surface, when we finally are ready, it might not be for what we think we're ready for. And I don't know where this journey is going to take me. I don't know where God's going to take me next. I don't know. I mean, at the start of this challenge, the whole point of this was seeing where God takes me. And where he has took me is to a place of not knowing what's next, but being ready for whatever is to come next. Because I'm no longer praying for things to happen the way I want them to happen. I'm no longer praying for things to happen the way I expected them to happen. I sit here and pray for the strength and the patience and the courage for whatever is going to happen regardless, because that is the divine plan. And when we plan, God laughs. When we plan our life, God laughs. We can do nothing but ready ourselves for when the day comes and we too penetrate the surface of that soil. And so with all of that being said, today is day 334. 64. Keep saying 34. Today is day 364. And making the amount of times I've gone wrong on this challenge, my dad has told me so many times, you've spelt it wrong on the title, you've said it wrong. Today is day 364 of making a YouTube video every day for 365 days and seeing where God takes me. And God has brought me right back here today, sitting on this chair, ready for whatever is to come next. God is good, Jesus is alive. Make sure you hit that buzz and the notification bell for tomorrow's video, because I've spent about 100 hours editing it and I really hope you guys enjoy it. Until next time, I'll be back. God is good, Jesus is alive. Subscribe for more.